All right. Hello, everyone. This is UV here. Thank you for joining us today. I have Michelle and Gerald helping me with questions. They'll answer you on the fly. This is really a webinar to summarize the previous year. It's really I was amazed to actually when we sit down and to put a list and everything we did. It's just amazing. How many changes and improvements. So I figured it'll be really good to go over that really quick. Not going to spend too much time. Just really high level. We're not going to go down into features or buttons because there's if we have to cover every little things we did, it's only going to take you about 5 6 hours. So we're going to go with real quick 30 minutes, high level, just on big features. I think it's important for people that are using the system and new people to see what we're doing here, what we did here the whole year. And sometimes, we even forget how many capabilities and features are out there. So I'm really just going to cover the recent or the past year changes, and then we'll talk a little bit about the future. And wish you a happy holiday, and see you in the next webinar, probably in early January. So, just a quick, the Line 5 was a big announcement we did um, during the year. We got a much more modern design. We upgrade all the tutorials, the videos, so now every feature has its own little tutorial video right from here. Very intuitive navigation that we did, a lot more capabilities with coloring and the white label. I mean, I'm sure you know, but we only do white label. So we always look from the white label eyes, and that's always very important for us to increase the transparency and the capabilities you have as a white label customer. We highly depend on your success, just because we don't chase retail ourselves. So we're doing our best to the best we can give you the best tools so you be successful. Um, so Line 5 was a big announcement. We have a whole webinar about that. Um, Profile Grabber. Profile Grabber was a great tool. It is a great tool that allows you to basically, when someone opt in, send them instant questions and enhance the user profile. So when someone opt in, you can send them real quick. Thank you. Please help us personalize the offers, and ask for the name and zip code. That gives you a lot more knowledge about the user, and a lot more about who he is. You can personalize the messages with the name. You know where they are or where they live. Then we ask another extra question. Just one more thing. Give us your email, and we really tested it a lot, and from the user usability, and it's really not intrusive, and it's really fast. So once you do it, it's like, oh, okay, I opted in already. They want to know my name. Will help them uh, reach out to me in a nicer way. So it's really quick. So you basically give two answers. One is the name and zip code, and one is the email. And then we did integration with email providers, and you can basically build your SMS and email database at the same time. So Profile Grabber is is one of the tools that we've added this year. The email integration was also big. There's another one, Get Response, that is not in this screenshot, but they're already in the tool. And basically what it does is every time you grab a new opt-in, we pass that information to your email provider. So if you manage a database of, or you manage a database of a pizzeria or a small business or a big business, it doesn't matter, and they already have an email database, or they're building both at the same time, and that's another tough question to answer when you go to a business and they ask you, okay, but I already have the email database and it's working for me. I don't want to manage two databases. So that's a good answer. Listen, we'll have them opt in. We'll get their mobile number and utilize it for texting. But don't worry, your email database will still continue to build using that tool. It's all automatic. No one needs to touch it. So when someone opt in, he will go on that email list as well. So email integration was another tool we added. Um, this is a new, or not new, but nothing is new here right now because this is all past year. But this is the email distribution tool that we have built in. Basically, it's not an email marketing tool. We don't believe we need to go and develop email marketing tool, but there's well-established companies out there doing that for relatively cheap. Um, but we have a tool so you can communicate with your customers. So whether you have 10 or 10,000 clients under your white label account, you can basically send them newsletters or updates or anything using a built-in tool, so um, you don't have to save like a separate list or anything. It's already sending it to all the active accounts you have under your white label account. It's included, doesn't cost you anything, and it's very useful. Believe it or not, even if you have over 10 clients, it's already very useful. Just to go here, click, and send a nice email, whether it's happy holidays or invitation to a webinar or just a feature update or just keep in touch. Uh, the next thing we did is with the Optin Wizard. We have opt-in APIs. We used to always have opt-in forms built in. So you click and you create a form. But what we did is allows you to also edit the actual HTML of the form. So all you have to do is really click on those buttons, add what fields you want to add to your web form, and then, but you can also add like text or titles and pictures or whatever. So you can really create a page or just a form with your design. So it's not limited to just a predefined form. So it's really like a freestyle using HTML editor, and you create the form. Because the challenge with marketers, especially the smaller ones, that they don't have a programmer in-house, and they programming capabilities are limited, and it's very normal because you're a marketer, you're not a coder, and we're trying to give as much as possible using the mouse and keyboard, no programming or anything. So here you can create a form, put it on the client's website or mobile site or Facebook page, and it will look great, and you can select backgrounds and pictures and everything, and it looks like you hired a programmer to actually do that. So this is the opt-in form wizard, um, any way you want to call it. Very simple, very easy, and very powerful. Another thing I want to talk about is the user-defined fields. I mean, if you're not really into that custom stuff, you look at it and like, oh, I don't know what it does. But I just want to explain 2 minutes. This is powerful. We have clients that, I don't know, managing apartments or car dealerships or whatever it is. And we have the predefined user fields like name, zip code, stuff like that, date of birth. But here you can add up to 5 user-defined fields per advertiser account. So it's very powerful. You can, as if you own a home, if you're a mortgage broker, or you ask your apartment number, or if you own a car, what car you have, and you can really include that in your user base, in the database of your opt-in list. And then you can use the audience feature um, to actually send messages based on that information. So if you in apartment building one, and but you can send a message only to the residents in apartment building one, for example. So you ask them what apartment building you are, 1 to 5, and they'll answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can customize your messages based on that. So that's very powerful. The custom field, it looks like a modest form that sits there on the under the contact list, but actually got a lot of power behind it. That's one of the things we added also in this year. Um, Ajax implementation. A lot of people ask, what is it? So Ajax is basically a programming language or technique that you can um, navigate through an interface without really refreshing pages. So if people are with us here for a while, let's say over a year, you remember that every click in the platform, we're like refreshing a page, even when creating a landing page or going between tabs, opening features, asking for a keyword, opening the audience feature, you name it, right? Every click will kind of like refresh the page. What it does is two things. First, it's a little bit, it's not intuitive as like using an app on your phone or your iPad. That's one thing. Second, it's slower and it also keeps the servers busy because you request a page. So this is really, it's not like a feature you can sell or anything, but it's really makes the whole interface very intuitive, much faster, and seamless feeling. So you click on something, a little button open up, a little pop-up open up. And I think that's one of the things that, the kind of behind the scene thing that you don't always look or appreciate, but it's really makes big difference. And sometimes you don't even realize like what happened. It became really fast, or I didn't expect that to happen. So I think we're covering now probably over 85% of the software is already using all those adjuncts, and we're gonna everything new obviously we'll include that as well, and we'll cover everything to keep everything simple and easy, and always make it easier. Adjuncts is a big change we did this year. um, the audience feature allows you to send text messages based on the data you have. So if it's any feature, basically coupon or landing page or regular text message, you can filter um, by information or data that you have in database. So if you only want to send message to people in a certain state, you only want to send message people in a certain zip code, certain area code, phone area code, or a few area codes together. I think you can separate with commas or something there. It will tell you on the tooltip here. Um, Separating by gender, family status. And also, if you have the custom field I showed earlier, then you can filter by those as well. So if you own a home, for example. And that's very powerful, especially on larger lists. But if you have a Mother's Day gift or Mother's Day coupon, you want to send it all to the moms. You don't want to send it. You're probably gonna choose female. They're trying to be or female from a certain age, maybe above 18 or something like that. So you'd be a little more targeted and relevant to the message you're sending. So audience is very powerful. Basically, once you have a campaign, you can then filter by the data you have. You can always click calculate and see what is your estimated audience based on your filters. So if you over filter that and you're left with one person, maybe you want to revise it and be a little more flexible with the filters. So the calculation is also very important here to actually before you send it actually see how many people you got after all those filters. The next is obviously the coupons, one of our biggest tools out there. This year, what we did is we made it a little bigger, added a little more editing capabilities. We improved the whole wizard, make it a lot easier to navigate. We added the social plugins, so you can once a user get the coupon, he can actually share it with a friend via SMS, post it on his own Twitter or Facebook. We changed the wallet a little bit, make it a little bit everything clear and better. Having said that, I think there's still more to do here. Remember that our coupons are probably uh, most advanced in the industry. They're real coupons. The big difference to our coupons and other mobile coupons, they all fall under the same category of mobile coupons, but ours are different. Why they're different? They're not URL based, which means usually when you create a mobile coupon, it ends up with some URL, and you send a text message to everyone to go to that URL. When they click, they see the coupon, and they can redeem it and everything, but everything they do is based on that URL. And the only way to prevent like multiple redemption stuff like that is like basically putting a cookie on your phone and see that you already visited that URL, and not allowing you to redeem again. Problem that we all know how to clear cookies, and you just clear the cookies, or you get a new phone, or you open a different browser on the phone, whatever the trick you're doing. Clearing cookies takes 2 seconds. Then you're a new user because you cleared your cookies. So you come again, and there's another user, which is not the same person, and redeeming it again it counts as another redemption. But basically, it's the same person. So that's why we don't like the those web-based or web-based mobile URL-based mobile coupons. Um, the only upside of them that they look a little better. They're bigger. They cover the whole page, and that's actually our next mission, and I'll talk about it in a little bit. So the main difference is our coupons are profile-based, which means we're hosting a virtual wallet per phone number in the system. We actually have a user profile for every phone number that is in the system. So if I'm sending a coupon, I'm sending it to a phone number, and we're sending it with a unique URL. So every coupon goes out with a unique URL. So if I click on a URL and you click on a URL, it's two different URL. And what we're doing, we're embedding or hashing the phone number in that URL. So you're not going to see the phone number in clear text of the URL, but you're going to see some kind of user ID or something hashed in that URL. When you click, we know that it's you clicked because it's sent to your phone number, and your phone number is clicking on the link. So our reporting is more powerful because we know who redeemed it. We know by the phone number who redeemed the coupon, not just how many and if they didn't clear cookies or not. It's not a cookie based. So when you redeem, we know it's you redeem. So once you click on that URL again, you're basically telling us I came back again with the same coupon, and a server will tell you, sorry, you've been here already. And you can't just pick any URL and trying to go there because it's just not going to work. So you have to go to your personal profile. So it's very powerful in terms of security, because a lot of the big challenge in selling virtual coupon or digital coupons is people tell you, oh, what if people duplicate it? What if people just copy paste? What if people come and redeem twice? The business owners are worried about that. So this is a very good way to explain why these coupons are different and why you can trust them. And actually, they're more secure than even paper coupons. So we added the social buttons, and the big thing that we did hides behind the barcode type. But when you click redeem, it asks you if you're sure you want to redeem that coupon. When you click yes, then we reveal the barcode or whatever you chose. And we did a great work recently actually, about the actual redemption capabilities. So now, we used to have a few old type of barcodes. So now we have the UPC, which are the standard out there, UPCE, UPCA. Then we have the old ones just to support any legacy POS. And we've added QR code. So you can honestly have QR code if it makes sense for you. Um, then you can have a URL redirect, which means after they click redeem, they will it will reveal some kind of URL that and you can hide that URL with a picture or anything, so it could be like a picture click here, and that will take them somewhere only after they redeem it. So if you want to redirect them to a website, affiliate website, or give them some video to watch, whatever it is that it just takes you to some URL, you can do that now with the URL redirect. We also have capability of uploading codes. So instead of the system showing the same barcode all the time, because usually that's what happened. A coupon, when you have a coupon, is a coupon for a product, and all the coupons had the same barcode, or the same. Every product had the same barcode. So um, here you can actually upload codes and say, okay, I'm uploading 1,000, pre-uploading 1,000 codes, and each time the system will use one of them until they run out. So if you want to have a unique code every time someone redeems, you can do that, and you can control the inventory as well. So this is a big change we did in the infrastructure of the coupons, and it's important to show that because sometimes it makes or break a deal with clients that need those capabilities. Um, Integration. I think we're really proud of having built in over 12 brands in the system. Right now, we have all the leading email providers. We have all the leading payment processors, payment gateways out there. We have the leading uh, support platforms, Zendesk and Kajabi for drift campaigns and stuff like that, membership site. So we have a lot of very strong brands already integrated to the platform. And this integration is within a click. I mean, you don't have to like code, or it's not APIs. It's basically built in the interface. All you have to do is just copy paste your keys or codes or whatever. It depends on the actual product, and copy paste it in the platform, and you have built-in integration. We have very strong integration with Zendesk to customer support. So if you have a white label account, you want to do customer support, you just go open a Zendesk, and because of the way we did the integration, the great things here that you can take the cheapest um, account from Zendesk, and which is like $20 a year or something ridiculous, and and the system will automatically integrate. So every time your customers open a ticket or they go to that database, it automatically logs them in with the credential from the Lime user, so they don't have to sign up to Zendesk. When they click customer support, it automatically takes them and logs them in. And that is two things. One, they don't have to sign up to Zendesk. You don't have to send them somewhere else to log in or sign up. And also it makes it secure. So if you put sensitive data or tutorials or videos that you want only your members to see, that's how you do it. You basically disable the login from Zendesk to log in independently, and so people cannot log in or sign up to your Zendesk by themselves. They have to go through somewhere, and that place is the Line platform. Now, another upside for it, and it works the same way with Kajabi, is that when you disable a user, it's automatically close it from Zendesk. So even if they go then trying to log in with their old username, password from Lime, it's not going to work because we already closed their account there. So it's very cool, make it very efficient for user management. Whether you're selling content or whether you're selling, you have support, and it doesn't matter. This is a great integration. Same with a payment gateway, collecting credit cards, PayPal payments, straight from the platform, all built in. We have billing system that is part of the system that we developed in-house, so we're not sending you to a third party, and the system issue invoices based on your usage, and you can collect the payment with this simple integration. It's just copy paste key. It's very, very simple. We have tutorials and how to about it. So this integration, we're really proud of that. We have a lot of strong brands. They're already built in, and we're obviously always open for more to make it a lot easier for everyone. APIs, we added probably 10 new APIs this year only for vehicle, for Optin phone, for text to screen, RSS feed, billing, metering. I mean, we have clients with big user account that don't they have they're doing their own billing, and they just reading the meters from and the usage from our system. SMPP, we start to have actually even mobile carriers using our system, more like MVNOs, and they're using that protocol to send promotions to their users. Another APIs for user management. So it's a great time for us, and I think for the whole mobile industry, in terms of capabilities and where it's going. Let's talk a little bit about the admin control panel, your end, your dashboard. I think we changed that design as well, made it with Ajax and simple, and basically one-click navigation everywhere. So you have your advertisers, your resellers, you just click and go there real quick with the video demos and everything here. Something really, really cool is the collector, the tough guy that collects the money from your customers, is something automatic that we designed and built into the platform. And what basically it does, you can decide that if the invoice is default, um, you can basically decide to lock their account so they can log in, but all they see is their open statement, and they have to pay it in order to move on and send messages, create campaigns. That's like a first step before you completely freeze them, and then you can decide after they're locked, after a few days, if they still don't respond to that, you can actually freeze them. Freeze will stop all keywords, stop all websites, um, stop all any credit that's sent through the system, and it basically does it. You can do it on advertiser level, reseller level, and believe me, once you have over probably over 50 accounts, this has come into play. Because when you have even over 100 accounts, you already need someone dedicated just to collect money, do collection, make sure you get paid, and this does it in an automatic way, and we're finding it very, very effective. Sometimes even more effective than a human, just because it's come from the software and not from you telling them, hey, please, you have to pay, or stuff like that. So the collector is very powerful. We added reseller packages, which are ability to resellers, pack create packages for resellers and sell bulk credit. Sell bulk credits, it's like it looks like an innocent link here, but it's also very powerful. It allows you to sell to your resellers um, bulk credits. So they can just click and buy. You decide on the bulk, like let's say 1,000 credits for $100, and it's like kind of like prepaid. They pay, adds it to their balance. That's it. Do it on their own, and you can create few of them to package better pricing. The more you buy, the less you pay per credit, kind of thing. And so the sell bulk credit, check this out as well under the billing system. Very, very powerful tools. Um, Another very, very big thing that we did and finished about a month ago was completely uh, rebuild our server farm. In the beginning, we started as with 2 servers, and we had one server for all the messaging and the UI, and we had another database server in the back, you know, storing all the basically all the data. Um, we worked really hard to move to multiple server architecture, which mean um, multiple front end servers that basically allows us now to grow in an unlimited way. We just need to add more and more machines to the front, and they will handle all the transactions. So that was a big change. It's not one of the things you actually see, but I think you can see in the past probably few months a much better speed in terms of message delivery and the actual interface, how it responds to you. But also the back end, we're very strong right now. You know, we've added very large customers and we just had to do it. Got to the point that we have to get everything, you know, redesigned and to the enterprise level. And it's there and it's kicking and it's exciting. We moved it also to a stronger server farm already, you know, with DDoS protection under it and a lot of security implementation to keep your data secured. And one of those things that you invest in and you don't, you know, you don't, your clients don't really see or appreciate it. So it's just important to talk about it just to show you that we got your back and we're working hard in the back end as well and not just putting bells and whistles at the front to impress you. The server phone was a very big change. So, I mean, overall, I think we had a very good year uh, in all terms. If it's, you know, revenues growing, client base growing, and the software development that we're always proud of, and that's our bread and butter. So, you know, there's a million things that we really accomplished, and they all make it just better for everyone. Um, that's about it. That's the 2013 um, accomplishment. And let's talk a little bit about what's coming next. So we have plans. We have exciting stuff. Obviously, there's things, or we're just I'm just going to talk high level right now, um, because there's always people looking at what we're doing and then mimic it and say that they were there before us. So just as a regular strategy, we will keep things inside, but we'll definitely talk about high level and subject what's going to be better and um, what it's in our roadmap for next year. So there's a new product. We already sent you some kind of teaser to clients only, actually, which is Lead Texter. It's a new platform that we're going to launch for call centers. It works very different, but all I can tell you is that if you have clients in the call center or you're a call center, this product can help you a lot. And just contact Leslie here at Lime Cellular. It's Leslie at Lime Cellular, and she will be very happy to explain you more. There's a little bit of information, a little demo on leadtexter.com as well. So this is a product for the lead industry, people that generating leads, people that mainly call centers that want to increase the value of each lead. This is something very exciting that we're working on. Inside the white label, you know, dashboard or features, we're gonna work very hard on the couponing. Um, we're looking at something like Google offer, kind of fresh, clean look with more buttons and capabilities, of course. Geo targeting, geo redeeming. When you click redeem, it will, you know, use some kind of geo stuff to see where you at. More social, more Facebook capabilities, not just post it there like today, and that's it. We have some cool stuff that we're cooking to have Facebook more involved, you know, in the coupon life cycle. I think that obviously Facebook is very powerful and a lot to offer, and we can all benefit from it. So that's we look at that as well. Um, in terms of reporting, we have all the data, but we're definitely going to work hard to display it better um, for you guys. So just so you can have or show better um, better ROI to your customers, better um, transparency of actually what's going on. So it's just going to be more cool stuff, graphical stuff that will show you, um, about the coupon success. Just because we have a very, very powerful coupon infrastructure and we have a lot of data there, and we can do a much better job actually showing it to you and you show it to your customers. In terms of design, also we're going to go more try to go more in the instead of like now if you have multiple coupons in your wallet, you just basically scroll it down, and that's the reason why we don't make it like full screen. We already have a beta version of a very much cooler wallet that will have more like paging, like you're flipping pages in an app, and that will allows us to have the coupon like full page, uh, sexier, more look like the URL based coupons. So couponing is going to have going to do some good job on that. It's a very strong tool, and that's what basically small businesses are using and interested in. The next thing that is I'm excited the most from is the Feet on the Street program. And 3 years ago or so, we did the boot camp. So everyone that signed up can access the boot camp and see, learn how to sell it, have phone scripts, have sample agreement. We have all that stuff. That's covered. We have signs, we have everything. But we decided to do some really real research with customers that are willing to share that information. And since we have a very large client base right now, we can actually we're gonna take basically it's gonna be like episodes, like a TV show, but in a webinar fashion, and we're gonna take each vertical and we're gonna show you exactly what what was successful there and what made that a success. So it's going to be real businesses, real case studies, real success, but not in a, not just like, hey, we'll share with you the information. Now, we're going to really take it and structure it so and feed you with a spoon. So all you need to do is really duplicate that and go do the same thing. So we're going to show you everything, how it was done, what was written in each message, what made the difference, looking back and see what made it a success and the whole concept behind it. That's how deep we're going to do it. This is like, that's priceless, basically. That's something that, you really, really can benefit from no matter what you're doing. Um, if you're in the car dealership business, realtor business, um, pizzerias, dry cleaners, no matter what. Today, I can assure you that today we have a very successful, at least one very successful customer on each vertical. Okay, at least. So we're gonna take at least one in every vertical and show you what made the difference. The reason we're doing it is because we want you to be better, um, and because then it's basically benefit us. Uh, Another thing is that most of our clients, most of them are local marketers. So if you really share your great concept in your area, it's not going to damage you. I mean, we're not. I mean, it's other people will benefit, but you're going to benefit from others people case studies and good stories, and it's just going to make everyone in the line community better. So if you're part of that, you're just going to have a much stronger toolbox to make a success. So yeah, we're gonna keep developing the software. It's always great, but we came up with that, and we already built the first episode when we launched it in January, and it's gonna be really really exciting, and we're really good at doing a good job showing the behind the scene, the real language, not just show you this is Joe's Pizza. I put a sign at 200%, he's happy. No, it's gonna be really what makes it or break a campaign on each vertical. So that this is really exciting. It's basically priceless, and that's how much it's gonna cost. So if you part of the line, if you're a line client, we're just gonna give it to you for free. That's basically how it is. So we're gonna invite everyone to webinars, but if you want to have access to the materials, that's gonna wait in the resource center that you have access from your admin dashboard. So this is really, really super, super exciting. The Feet on the Street program that we're working on. I truly believe that this will make a difference in a lot of people's experience with mobile. So a lot of people sign up with us or others, um, and okay, our software is the best, fine, but it's not what will make a difference. It will make a difference if you know exactly what to do, and you have the client base and you have the power. Then yeah, you take the best software, you're good to go. If you're not and you need to learn more, this is a game changer in terms of doing mobile um, on various verticals. So feet on the street, starting 2014 January, is going to be very very exciting. Um, Learning or real life mobile uh, or mobile reality show, whatever you want to call it, but really how marketers like you did a good job in at least with one customer. So if we share a few customers with everyone, that's all you need to make a difference. Um, Enhanced reporting, yeah, we'll enhance the reporting, like I said, on coupon, but on everything else. And just before we finish, I wanna cover like some kind of business milestones and pricing that we accomplished this year. So I mean, we're active in Canada, U.S., and the U.K. Um, I mean, we're active, which means we give you a short code uh, to use in those markets. But we're active in every continent in the world and in a lot of countries uh, with what we call a software only agreement. So basically, you bring the short code, you bring the local SMS connection, and uh, we hook up the software, our software, to your connection, your local connection. So today we have people in Sweden, France, Africa, Singapore, Australia, um, Caribbeans. I mean, and probably some other places that I forgot, South America, and this is really exciting for us to see this software working everywhere in the world. We have over 5 million opted in users just in the US, which is really exciting. We have over 500 white label customers, and white label customers can be from one man show in Florida, Minnesota, or whatever, or it can be a big corporate like a mobile carrier that have 2,000 employees. So when I say 500 white label, I mean 500 brands using over 500 brands using the platform, and that's really where we at. That's our focus. That's what we're really really successful about it. and it runs with over 10 short codes currently. Next year we already have an order for 10 more. Um, we're going to end up probably with 30 short codes 2014. We have the new short code for the UK 6222, and we for sure have the best message cost on all three markets that we're selling the short code in, UK, US, Canada. Um, Challenge us on that. Definitely can beat. I mean, we reduced our Canada message cost by about 400%, UK about 100%, and in US we always had good deal. So message cost, we can definitely back you up. Um, Connectivity around the world, and no matter where you are right now with this webinar, if you're in Nigeria and you want to have that program, you can do it probably by local, contacting your local provider, and we can hook it up. So again, I appreciate your time. It's been a great year for us. Feet on the street again, very exciting, I believe, and the other stuff we always do. And I want to wish you happy holidays. We're here in New Jersey right now, and um, our team here and our development team in Israel wish you happy holidays. Thank you for your support, and we'll talk soon. Thank you very much.